Okay, picking up right where we left off, which is in test patients collections management page. And you can see this will be a good example of just navigating right back to the schedule. An easy way to do that is to go schedule, come back to scheduler. You can see our test patient here. So you've just seen this patient for the initial evaluation. Now what we're going to do is we're going to, well, that's not it. So the only visit that you really can't just copy the appointment is the first visit, because it's going to then copy it as an initial evaluation, and that's a little bit more of a pain than it is to just search for and add the visit somewhere else. So if we want to schedule a patient, schedule this patient out, I guess you could copy the appointment right here, paste test patient, double click on it. It's going to get us back to this page where we can edit that appointment. You can put this as the initial, as a follow-up visit. Okay. So the other thing that you can do in here, if you need to add notes, it's funny because you're actually writing it where their name is. So that's the only way it's going to show up on the screen itself. If you have some appointment note you need to make there, we'll be 5 minutes late. Needs to pay for last session. Save. Okay. It changed it because I made it a follow-up visit to red. You've got your notes on there. The other thing that you might have to do, again, double click with the left. If we're just starting off and you're not credentialed yet, I'm going to have you put me as the supervising therapist. That way all the notes are going to come through me. Both of our names are then going to be on that note so that we can get those claims sent out. So that's really how you're going to reschedule. And once or schedule more visits, if you didn't want to go through that process that I showed you initially of copy, paste, have to double click, you can simply right click. It gives you a few different options here. If you wanted to schedule that test patient here, and it's going to give me an alert. Sorry, I had to stop talking there for a minute. It's kind of weird. It's going to give me the alert that they already have an appointment. Do we want to create a new appointment? Click yes. Okay. Again, now we can take a look through here. Is there anything we need to add for notes? Do I need to add a supervising therapist? And again, it's right there. So two different options: right click and schedule, or right click, click and schedule. Or if you right click, oh sorry, I kind of confused myself in a sense there. If you right click just on the schedule, then you get this little thing. If you right click on their visit, then you get this, and you can copy the appointment and you can paste it. So now we have another appointment there. And that's how you kind of make them going forward. If you ever need to move an appointment, just be careful if you're clicking and dragging that you actually get it in the spot that you want it to, but you can do that. If you need to change somebody's appointment, you can left click on it, drag it over, okay? If you wanted to delete an appointment, you can click the X. Again, cautioning against that, because if they were to that patient were to come in, say, oh, I had a visit on Friday at 8 a.m. with Travis, and it's just X'd out. We don't even have a record that that appointment was ever there, versus it's a little better practice to cancel that visit. PT canceled. Or you can right click and canceled. Okay, that way it's still there. And if you move another patient visit in there, it shows them both, one being canceled, one being there. If they come in and they say, I had a visit here, say, oh yeah, we have that. And what's the reason? Why did we cancel that? Oh yeah, PT canceled that. Do you remember when I called you the other day and I said that, we couldn't keep that one because you didn't have authorization or whatever else. We have some notes in here to say, oh yeah, okay, that's why we canceled that visit. It's not just not there and we have no idea what happened. So that's scheduling. I think we might leave it there. These all have the indicators on them that it's their last scheduled appointment. Once you get out of the schedule and come back into it, if they have multiple appointments, then these will change so that it's not alerting you that each one is their last one. It just doesn't update until you've closed out of the schedule and gotten back into it again.